I guess just talk to me about what this season's been like for you. It went down to the wire. You working on your times to earn a spot to nationals. You've had some exceptional performances. Have you achieved the goals you've set for yourself? What's the year been like being part of a team that's had so much success, yours included?
I think for me, this senior year's kind of been more on the struggle side, coming off of such an injured cross country season, and then setting such high expectations for myself, especially with the redshirt season last year in track, where my time would have me fourth in the nation right now, and now I'm missing my own graduation because I'm worried about not even making it to nationals. So it's definitely been an uphill struggle, but in that sense, it's taught me a lot about myself and, like you said, the team that I have now that I can fall back and rely on for that support and that motivation, because I watched these 6 other athletes making it to nationals, and I realized, wow, like, that should be me. Like, I should be there as well. So it's, even though it has been tough, it's also been bittersweet because I get to compete alongside some of the nation's best and have their motivation and their inspiration just thrive through me to really help push me forward. So even if I'm not getting the marks that I want, that I set for myself at the beginning of the year, it still has been a phenomenal year being able to be a part of this era.
How rewarding is it for you to reach nationals again? You made it 2 years ago. You've overcome some injuries, and now you get a chance to go back, this time with 6 others.
I'm just really excited about it now because, for lack of better words, I am kind of going in as an underdog. So it's, my motive is, okay, let's make it to finals. You know, it's not, I'm going to make it to finals. Like, I feel like that sense of pressure just wouldn't be good for me right now. So it's more of, I'm just going to soak it all in and race my best, and that's all I can really do. And if what happens at the end of the day happens at the end of the day, and I can't be mad if I give it all I got, and I'm just going to enjoy my time there, enjoy it with my teammates and my family and my coach.
HSU's sending 7 this year, which is the most since 1995. What's that experience going to be like for you? You've been there before, but not with this much camaraderie. Coach has said it's lonely being at nationals and having that experience with just 1 or 2. What's it going to be like to be there with a real team with you?
I remember 2 years ago when it was just Kate and I mean, we were still close friends, but it's hard because when you have that many people, for instance, if you're running a race, you can have somebody on the 50, somebody on the 150, somebody on the 250, and it really helps. I mean, it's just, I can't even describe the feeling you get when you have those teammates there backing you up, even if it's running your cool down with you, or your warm up with you, or, you know, just being there for you while you're running and being able to hear them. So the fact that we get to bring that many athletes, I think in itself is just going to propel us forward that much more.
When you get a chance to look back on this season after you finish things up at nationals, what's going to be something that maybe you remember, something you'll take away from this season in particular? I guess that in relation to your lumberjack career really kind of sums things up for you.
I guess it's that anything is truly possible. If racing is so just, nothing's ever set in stone. You know, one day you can have the worst day of your race, like Elizabeth said, and the next day you can hit auto. And it's really just, it's taught me a lot about myself and life in general, that it's, you get as much out of it that you put into it. And so I think after this season, I'm really just going to take away those life lessons it taught me. Not even just about running, just about how to go about my everyday now.
You said you kind of consider yourself an underdog at nationals. What are your expectations that you're going to set for yourself when you go out there and race at nationals?
I think for me, I do have something going for me in that I'm progressing my marks as season goes, but a lot of those girls that are going to nationals hit those marks at the beginning of the season, and that's why they're going, and a few of them have not come close to that time now. So for me, definitely a personal goal is 1 step at a time. So let's try our best to make it to finals, and let's try our best to cut down our time every race.